and welcome to an Organized Chaos podcast. My name is Bobby Quarters. Chaos is here with me.
Hey.
Hey. So, we're here to talk about some movies, music, whatever else crosses our mind. But here is also the home of the most unbiased, genuine thoughts. We're not going to do anything just to say it, just to make money off of it, because we don't make a lot of money off this. In fact, we don't make anything. We just give our opinions. And our opinions are free and unsolicited, but they're not hateful ones. That is the important thing.
Yes.
But also, while you're here, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, that is Bobby Quarters, the podcast channel, Organized Chaos Podcast, and Chaos's channel while you're at it. So thank you for watching, and do enjoy.
How's our girl?
She's ready.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
Because I'm special.
That's right. You're very, very special.
Spacecraft.
I want what's on that ship.
We can do it. We're fast, we're strong, we don't break.
It's like a zoo, but the animals got out.
This ship collected 5 different life forms from the darkest corners of the universe. Monsters.
Invasive species. Predatory.
If we don't lock them down, it will be too late.
Meet little Melvin. He's a 90-pound weakling. Everyone hated Melvin.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this mop and shove it down your throat.
They teased him.
I wanna do it with you. Okay.
They taunted him. They tormented him until he had a horrifying accident and fell into a vat of nuclear waste. Transforming little Melvin into a hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength. Melvin became the Toxic Avenger. The first superhero born out of nuclear waste. Yes, the muggers and the rapists didn't know what law and order was until the Toxic Avenger came to town.
Holy shit!
I don't know what it was, but it saved my life.
All right, everybody, drop your tacos or I'll blow your brains out.
The vandals and the perverts had their way with the little people of Tromaville until the Toxic Avenger ripped them apart. The Toxic Avenger. His face is so terrifying. We can't show it to you now. You'll have to see the movie for yourself. The Toxic Avenger can bend steel with his bare hands.
Oh, we're all a kid. Get it?
Leap small cars in a single bound. He crushes drug pushers. Smashes hit-and-run drivers. And gives all criminals their just desserts. The Toxic Avenger.
He was a hero.
He's a hero. He's a fighter. He's a lover.
Why, Melvin, you're beautiful.
The good citizens love him. The fat and corrupt hate him.
Kill that bastard for me. You gotta kill him. Yeah.
Will he survive? For incredible, explosive action, you must see the Toxic Avenger. He's a different kind of hero. The Toxic Avenger is coming to your town.
You're right. The condo is in a rather poor majority black neighborhood. Now, we all know black dudes love white women. Truth be told, I'm part black myself. And if it wasn't for my wife, I'd be black. Here you go.
Arrested.
Men, you're under arrest for fraud.
Have you reached a verdict?
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
What?
Convicted.
Rich. I wanted some of that OJ justice.
Now you got 6 months, set your affairs in order.
What's that supposed to mean?
Little dude like you, being easy mark. Terrified.
Then you're gonna take advantage of me.
He will train with a master to protect all that is sacred. Overcome the impossible. And become a warrior.
Do you have anything you could tattoo around my sphincter to make it less attractive?
Assume the position.
Who's the toughest guy here in the cell block? Excuse me.
everyone's hero.
I want to thank you for what you did out there.
One man's army.
I want to join your gang. I don't have a gang.
Nobody's girl.
Look what I made with 3 bars of soap and a shoelace.
Rob Schneider.
There are many things you want to see come. Oh, really? Like what?
Mr. Mitten, is there anything you'd like to add?
That's a nice top you have on. You mind lowering a little bit?
Get him!
Parole denied.
What did I say?
Big Stan. It's like an alien. Staring into my soul.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
I will say this, minor spoilers for later in the podcast. Bill O'Reilly's thoughts on Big Stan are very similar to mine.
Yes, yeah. I even said that a few times while watching it. I can't do this.
Yeah, oh God. Well, listen, we're talking about Alien Earth, and I have so much to say about Alien Earth. We're talking, but we're also talking about a movie that, like, my daughter sat with me, and she may never forgive me for sitting through and watching it. Like, it was so grotesque and disgusting and vile, and some of the graphic stuff it shows was just And we're also talking about Toxic Avenger.
Nice segue.
Yeah. No, listen, man. Toxic Avenger is the obvious candidate for that, but like, yeah, we'll get into it when we get into it. But yeah, there's no hate for that movie from this crowd. But, you know, I hate doing this, but I want to talk about some sad news because one of my favorite actors actually died yesterday. Graham Greene, very famous Native American actor from Dance, probably best known for Dances with Wolves. I always knew him from Thunderheart. But yeah, he passed away yesterday, apparently. Canadian First Nations actor. Let's see. He was born in 1952 on the Six Nations Reserve. He worked odd jobs, giving acting a go. Green started on stage, and by 1970s was performing in Canadian English professional theater productions. Yeah, and he, like, you know, he's one of those actors who's been around forever. Yeah, he just that's right. He was in Die Hard with a Vengeance. I forgot about that. He was one of the other cops. Green Mile was what Bobby brought up before the show.
Yeah.
Listen, he was the only good thing when I was watching that second Twilight movie. I was like, well, I don't know how they got Graham Greene here, but okay. But yeah, he it's kind of sad to see him go. But yeah, I just wanted to give him a shout out because he was a great actor. But yes, anything you want to add, Bobby, or should we get to the show?
Well, let's get into the show. What do you want to talk about first?
Do we do Toxie?
Yeah, let's do Toxie.
Okay, Toxic Avenger. So I'd never seen this before, but this has always been kind of like on my I want to check this out list.
And what are your thoughts?
I enjoyed it. Like, this is it's a Troma movie, so I kind of knew what it was going in. My daughter didn't know what was going in, but like I did give her the warnings because
what were her thoughts?
She enjoyed it. Listen,
That's good.
Like it's a dated movie. It's not entirely like PC or anything like that by a long stretch, but there is a charm to it. You know, it's Marissa Tomei. That's not Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yes, that is Marissa Tomei.
That is Marissa Tomei.
That is actually. And fun fact: the the guy with the red bandana, and his girlfriend of the bad guy clique, had never met until they filmed that scene in the locker room together.
Yeah.
And they've been together ever since and happily married.
Wow.
Like, it was both like their first movie, and they both were kind of nervous about having a sex scene, you know, like one of the first things that they're going to shoot. But yes, that's kind of a cool story about it. Like,
I did not know that was Marissa Tomei. That is wild.
And excuse me, one of the robbers in the restaurant scene, the guy who gets his arm ripped off, is an actual amputee, and that was his idea.
Oh, he was an actual amputee. It looked like his arm was like tucked into his shirt.
No, actual amputee.
Oh, damn.
Totally his idea.
Oh, well, that's fun. Like, yeah, so essentially you have Melvin, who is this kid who gets picked on. One of the dude, oh my god, the bullies were so over the top. It was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
Bozo is one of the bullies. I don't remember if it was Bozo who was like this, but there's one of the bullies who just every word he says, you think his skull is gonna pop out of his face. He's just like,
he's just
it's
or as I refer to him as the living embodiment of steroids.
Yes.
Like,
everything enrages me. It's like, oh my god, relax, bro, relax. But yeah, they bully Melvin until he gets thrown into toxic waste, and then he mutates into a toxic Avenger, where he can like sense evil, and he just starts killing evildoers. He can't really help it; he just does it. It is like if you know what Troma like. I don't know. Like,
if you know what to expect with Troma movies, this is pretty much where the bar is set for what to expect out of a Troma movie. I'd say.
I'm trying to think. Like the Troma movie I think I was most familiar with was probably Dead Alive.
Okay.
I think this one's probably a better entry point if you're not sure what Troma is. And this one gets gross. I want to stress there is gross stuff in here.
Oh, there absolutely is some pretty disgusting and heinous stuff in this.
Oh yeah, and that's part of the point of Troma. It's like just like B movies from the 80s and 90s, done by a lot of like indie filmmakers that like got careers later. I mean, James Gunn and Peter Jackson both starred in this studio. And yeah, they just like the thing about this movie that kind of screams, like, is it a great story? No, but like, there's a love in this movie. Like, no matter how cheesy or dopey it is, like, when you watch it, there's like an appreciation to what they're doing. Like, you get the vibe that these people are making a movie because they love making a movie. It's tough to really dump on that at all.
Yeah.
You have more of a history with this, Bobby. Tell me your thoughts.
Gosh. Man, I don't know even where to begin. I think it just started one day when I just like was able to watch it, and I just kind of binged all 4 movies in one sitting. And
damn.
Yeah, this is just pure B movie schlock at its finest.
Oh yeah.
I can't really say enough praise about this. Like, I do love this movie. Like,
oh yeah, it is charming. Honestly,
it's silly. It's over the top. The blind
has it dated
girlfriend
perfectly?
bits.
No, I will say it stayed way better than something like Revenge of the Nerds.
No, there's one part in one of the sequels where an alternative universe Toxie comes to life, and they call him Noxie. And you could already guess what that sounds like. So guess where he has a strategically placed little mustache.
Oh God.
It's quite hilarious. And he starts going around and doing bad things. And the people at Troma think it's Toxie, so it's like Toxie going around. Yeah, Tromaville. So yeah. So it's like, you know, Toxie going around to little kids telling them to do drugs.
Oh God.
Ignore your parents.
Yeah, the mugging is where he meets his blind girlfriend, who became a way more prominent character than I was expecting. But okay,
yeah.
But yeah, he has the tutu on because that's like the way they got Melvin was essentially the girl was trying to seduce him, and she said, "I want you to wear this pink outfit when you come and see me." So he did, and that's where they pranked him and he fell into the toxic waste.
Well, they pranked him by turning the lights off and leaving a sheep in there with him.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. That's right. There's
his face.
Oh yeah. Spoiler. There's his face. There's lots of gratuitous nudity and gratuitous violence in this. But yeah, like I said, there is like a joy of filmmaking with a lot of movies like this, where you watch it's like I get why this movie is made, and I get why it has a cult following, and I enjoyed it personally. Oh, there's the sheep. Yes, very romantic. Hey, this is strangely enough, this is not the only movie where we're going to be talking about sheep.
Oddly enough.
Yeah, sheep are actually going to be a recurring theme, at least with the projects I enjoyed this week.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a completely genuine toxic. By the way, I love how half-assed the toxic waste rig is on this truck. Like,
it's just the barrels just sitting there.
Yeah, and they're not even strapped there. You see when the trucks move, the barrels are just shifting all around.
They're not even sealed.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah. No wonder this town has a reputation.
Yeah, you kind of just got to appreciate this movie for exactly what it is.
Oh yeah, this movie is telling you 100% what is just on the surface.
And I'll say, like, they up the ante in this movie really quickly. Like, and this is another one of those great movies where within, I'd say, probably the first half hour, you know what type of a movie this is going to be.
Oh,
when they run over a kid.
Oh yeah, that was pretty out there.
Yeah, I did warn Bob. I did warn you about that scene because I was like, yeah, I gotta warn you though. There is one that I feel is a bit much.
Well, I mean, they were doing the joke seriously, because I always do, like, when you're driving, I think everybody does the joke about, hey, run over a kid is worth 20 points. Run over a person on the street, it's this many points. But then the bullies in this actually do that. I was like, wait, what? They're actually counting points? No, that's a joke. You don't do that.
I did love the police commissioner and how he was trying so hard to hide his Nazi roots.
He definitely wasn't a Nazi. What are you talking about?
That was just too damn funny. Yeah, the health club stuff.
Seduction scene. Yeah, and the health club that he works at. There's one of the bullies.
Yeah, who's actually the guy who met his wife on this.
Yeah, that's who I was assuming you were talking about.
Yeah.
Dude, have we seen a picture of the guy who looks like his skull's about to pop out?
No.
Jesus. You can tell from these screenshots what type of movie this is. This is oh my god. There's more Melvin. There's the drug dealer. There's Toxie again. Oh, there he is. Yeah, like, and that's like him in like calm face in this movie. Like every face he does.
He's on the verge. He's on the verge because you see Melvin back there.
He's getting there.
And it's about to set him off. I also really appreciated the sponsorship by Pony in this. By Pony Clothing.
Classy. But yeah, yeah, this is just a charming movie. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend
I love the gang leader / mayor / operator of the whole. Yeah, him.
Yeah, this douchebag. Yeah, and there's the cop. I totally is a Nazi.
I particularly loved the scene where he was like pretty much half naked, getting a massage while eating a sandwich.
Yes. Yeah. Well, there's more of that guy. You can kind of see it there. Just like it was wild. Like every scene, it's like he is so tense. It's like, God, you are going to die very young if you keep this up. But yeah, this is just a fun, charming movie. If you enjoy just cheesy B movies that will, here's what I'm talking about, getting the points for running over people. Cheesy B movies that might be a little over the top. Like this movie's got to be right up your alley. Definitely recommend checking it out. Richard Nixon. Guys, art's not political. Anything you want to add, Bobby?
No, this movie is just
this is fun.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a lot of fun. Do we want to get the deep hurting done?
Yeah, let's do the deep hurting.
I want to leave with something more positive, so let's get deep hurting. I mean, I guess we're going on this same order in which we end up watching them. So, Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
man. So we thought the Chosen One was bad.
You see, I don't know. I think Chosen One might actually be worse, but this one, you know what might push this one over is that this one's like 20 minutes longer. So it's almost as bad, but it's longer, and you feel every minute of these fucking movies.
Yeah.
You know why I decided really watching this? Rob Schneider cannot direct worth a shit.
Oh, he really
like his
can't.
direction is so bland and like
It's
for
just-
somebody who's doing comedy, he doesn't understand how to set up the jokes or deliver them at all. I guess probably go over a brief plot synopsis. Rob Schneider is a Rob Schneider. I'm sorry, he's a dickhead. So Rob Schneider. No, he's like a fucking con artist who gets arrested. He gets sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. He gets a crooked lawyer to bribe the judge to give him 6 months to get ready, and he decides to use that 6 months to try to get ready for prison by training under David Carradine. I was kind of hoping David Carradine would light up this movie, but he is
he slept through it. He slept through it. And fuck, I don't blame him. He put the effort into this movie that this movie deserved, which was jack shit. I cannot blame him for sleeping through this movie. Like, you can tell, like, when he's doing the martial arts, he's like throwing the punches and stuff. He is half-assing everything. And frankly, that's what this movie deserves. There's nothing. I'm trying to think of anything redeeming about this movie. Nothing good about
Jennifer Morrison was pretty.
Yeah.
She's done much better work, by the way. So, there are actors who are in this who have done much better.
The crooked lawyer, he's done a lot.
Oh yeah, he's done plenty of stuff. Yeah. The roommate, that guy. What was his name? Henry Gibson. He's been around forever. Haven't seen The Crooked Lawyer. He's been around forever. Oh yeah, so that's part of the thing. So like he trains, and like once he trains and gets trained up by the master and goes to prison, this almost just becomes like a Rob Schneider action movie. And if you think that sounds terrible, oh, it fucking is. It's dreadful. I like Henry Gibson, but yeah. I feel like he honestly, I've seen Henry Gibson do better. So I feel like a lot of the he gets good actors in here, and they're putting the effort into this material that it deserves, which is jack shit again. David Carradine's as most half-assed, but again, he knows he's not in Kill Bill anymore, so he is just fuck it. There's the lawyer. But yeah, the whole and it's weird. So like he goes to prison, he beats up everybody. Like nobody can touch him in prison. He is such a badass. And yes, this movie is telling us that Rob Schneider is a badass. So he beats up everybody. He sets the new prison rules, and he just controls the prison from the inside.
I liked it better. I liked it better when that movie was called Blood In and Blood Out.
Yeah, dude, that movie is like
way better.
That movie's an hour longer, and it feels like 2 hours shorter.
It's better, and there's even production mistakes in that one too.
Yeah, but I mean, there's actual care. There's actual like effort in that one.
Well, yeah, there is, and there's also like a well-written script in that one too.
Yes. There's characters that you care about. Well, listen, I think actually there might have been a potentially fun movie. It even comes with like the poster, because the poster I feel is super misleading. Like this poster, I see this poster a lot for this movie. This is super misleading because it never at any point to see like the nerdy dude. He is this crooked con man at the beginning, and then in the middle he becomes a badass. Then he's just a badass in the prison. Completely unbelievable badass. I don't buy it for a second.
Yeah, I don't either.
But like if this if the movie were about him being like this nerd, and he figures out how to take control of the prison, not by like kung fu or anything like that, but by just doing his typical nerdy stuff, or maybe even his con man stuff, that could potentially be a fun movie. Actually, in a lot of ways, that kind of reminds me of a Eddie Murphy movie where the first half is awesome and the second half is kind of nowhere, called Distinguished Gentleman, where he's a con man, much like this. Instead of going to prison, he decides to run for office, and he does it under name recognition. And when he gets elected purely on name recognition, when he gets there, he finds out all the other politicians are just con men like him, and they all have their own racket. And it kind of like that movie falls apart in the second half, but the first half I thought was gold. Of course, yeah, you can't expect Rob Schneider to go for anything nearly that intelligent. Yeah, like this really felt like Rob Schneider wanting to do an action movie, and it just does not work.
It really felt like, he felt like this was going to be what he needed to break out of this. I don't know.
Yeah. Great visual, by the way. I think that's a beautiful visual. If it wasn't so obviously just a shirt, that'd be something.
Yeah, this wasn't a good pick.
Dude,
but it did its purpose for this. And
I will say, like, even though I wasn't thrilled with Surf Ninjas, it has been the best Rob Schneider movie we watched by like a country fucking mile.
It has.
At least that one had some charm to it. There was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, that one had Ernie Reyes Jr. in it, and
and Ernie Reyes Sr. And
so,
Leslie Nielsen and
Leslie Nielsen and his Phantom of the Shogun mask.
Yeah, and then the actress Kelly Hu, I want to say,
yeah,
really young, but yeah, that one actually had talent, and it had people like who wanted to be there, who were having fun with it. Nobody, maybe besides Rob Schneider was having fun with this one. So bad.
Yeah.
Listen, I haven't seen Hot Chick in a while, but I don't remember Hot Chick being this egregious. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember being this horrific either.
Yeah. Even if it's dated horribly, and I suspect it's dated like milk. It's got to be better than this.
But, like, when we get the second round of voting, we'll get to it.
Yeah. We'll have to cover some of the bigger ones. But, yeah. So far, my opinion of Rob Schneider is that
when he's leading, it's not that great.
When he's directing, it's atrocious.
It's atrocious, yeah.
I'd be interested to see any movie that he's directed that isn't just terrible, because so far both of them are just fuck.
Well, I believe the third one up.
Oh, is that Daddy Daughter Trip? I'm pretty sure he directed that one too, didn't he?
I think he might have wrote it too.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay,
no. Screenplay by Jamie Lissow.
Okay.
But he still directed it. And this one was made 3 years ago. Oh.
So I guess maybe we might hope that he's improved. He hasn't.
Oh, it looks like he has his wife in it, and Adam Sandler's wife. And a few of his daughters in it. Oh. He has all of his daughters in it.
Now, what is his daughter that's the musical performer that
Ellie
refuses
King?
to talk to him anymore? Yeah.
Ellie King, yeah. This was
20 anymore.
This was 2022, so I think this is probably before the major falling out.
Yeah, before he decided to just go right wing dipshit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm peeking at this cast. Woof.
John Cleese.
Yeah.
John Cleese.
He's doing it for the money. Let's be.
Yes.
He'll tell you that.
That's
where most of the budget went. To pay John Cleese's ego.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think that I don't want to prejudge the movie, but
still, I don't know. Go scroll up though for the trailer. Up, you're right there. Yeah, that. No, down a little. Oh, stop. Yeah,
But that image,
just
then
that fake wig is that's gonna drive me crazy the entire movie.
I mean, like he's got a few years on me. His hair's got to be graying. I don't know why he wouldn't just go with it. Because that just looks awful. I'm sorry.
Man, he's really just cashing in on maybe the kids just think he's funny because he can say, like the "you can do it."
I guess.
Oh.
I guess. Dude, you're like 60. Come on. You don't need to look like a young kid. You don't, Anyways, that'll be for another day. Already talked about something really, really good. Really.
Yeah, let's talk about the good.
Yeah, the deep hurting's done. Well, Toxic Avenger wasn't remotely deep hurting. But,
no, that was awesome.
That was fun. But this is actually, I thought the premise of this was interesting. Watching a trailer about kind of like the synths going up against aliens, like a team of synths.
Mm-hmm.
And actually watching the series, the premise is even more interesting in my opinion than the trailer led on. And also, I love the way this is directed, the way this is pieced together. Like, watching this gives me intense vibes of the first Alien movie, not even Aliens, like the first Alien movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that you can tell on purpose because the beginning begins so much like the first Alien movie, and then you can see how the story diverges, but they keep that tone alive. It sets it up kind of well, but. I am really fucking into this.
The first episode, it really sets it up, and we meet this crew, and we figure these are going to be the people we're going to follow throughout the entire series, and
it is kind of set up that way, yeah.
And then this is the Alien franchise, so what happens next.
Yeah. Well, I think the next time you see that crew,
dude, that shot, yeah, the first shot of this room.
Mm-hmm.
I was so impressed with how much they recreated that room.
Yes.
And made it look so much just like from the first film. The set, the state, oh God, the sets are so
I was about ready to
amazing.
say, the recreations are great, but the way the general set design with the way they make this look like the original movie, like the universe of the original movie, fairly seamless in my opinion. It fits. I believe this is the universe of the original movie quite effortlessly. But yeah, we catch up with the crew. It's a lot like the crew of the Nostromo in the original. And then the second time we see the crew, one of them's begging for their life, and then you got this guy Morrow, who is their synth, leaving them to die because. Can't always trust those synths. It's not really much of a spoiler, but I'll just say Morrow's a hell of a villain so far in this series. And I there are lots of villains in this series, but for him in particular, I'm like, oh God, I really don't like him. I mean, there's lots of sus characters like Timothy Olyphant. God, talk about an actor who's popping up in a lot of stuff, and I'm really enjoying what he's doing. But I guess before we get too far, we talk a bit more about the story. But well, Bobby, you want to go over your general thoughts before we dive into?
My general thoughts so far. I'm loving the atmosphere and the world that this is building. And the sense of lore for the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really liking how they're keeping a lot of the same storytelling beats.
Yes.
And even visual, go back a couple. Visually, boom.
Yeah.
That reminds me of 2 right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not trying to recreate scenes or anything like that, but just still tell their own story. But this still feels like it fits perfectly within the timeline and the canon of all of this.
I would definitely argue the first couple of shots are definitely trying to recreate scenes, but I feel like that's part of what they're doing. They're getting you kind of in the mood to watch the first Alien movie because this is paced a lot like the first Alien movie. Greatly to this series' benefit, in my opinion. But yeah, it's not. It is doing lots of new stuff. It is like it's following the Alien lore, but it's also adding lots of stuff to the Alien lore, which I'm digging. I'm interested to see what they do with this stuff. But yeah, so essentially, it starts out with the crew, and it's just like there's Nostromo, and then shocking, their artificial person betrays them to try and get the alien, and the ship ends up crashing, and it ends up crashing in Prodigy territory. Now, a new element this series adds to the lore, because we always hear about Weyland-Yutani, and what we find out is that there's actually
or better, the company. Company.
But what we actually find out is that Earth, like the governments of Earth collapsed. They even talk about how democracy fell essentially in this movie. And the 5 companies, and I think there's only supposed to be 4 currently active in the or maybe there's still. So I'm actually not clear how many companies are supposed to be because we only really deal with 2. But there's 4 or 5 companies that control the world right now, and they fixed everything. And that's something I told when my daughter and I were watching it. It's like, Star Trek is about socialism, like giving us a better future. And the Alien franchise is just about capitalism getting later and later stage and just wrecking fucking everything. And that's what we're seeing in this series. So corporations control the world. A Weyland-Yutani ship, which is where Morrow here is from, with an alien in it, crashes in Prodigy territory, which is where a lot of our synths are from. Actually, they're called hybrids. It's revealed there's 3 different types. There's synths, cyborgs, and hybrids. Hybrids are actually human consciousness downloaded into a synthetic body. I know there's variations with the other ones too. I think synths are just pretty much robots. I think cyborgs might be people with enhancements, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. Yes. So, and the thing is, when they're downloaded these bodies, the only way they can transfer a brain is if it's a young brain. So it's a whole bunch of kids in these adult synth bodies. And I want to say the 6 actors they got playing these kids, I think they're doing a great job. I believe they're kids, honestly. like they kind of sell it. It's behind the scenes stuff. I prefer more production stuff, but yeah. So this ship crash lands, and for a while, I thought the whole series was going to just be based on them investigating the aliens on this ship, and I was kind of down for that. But it only lasts for a couple episodes. But it's about Prodigy essentially going onto this Weyland-Yutani ship that's in their territory, grabbing these aliens, and the way these aliens are impacting these hybrid kids, and kind of the kids' lives. And like we have, this is Wendy. There's a huge Peter Pan theme going on throughout this whole thing, which is very prominent, and I kind of dig it. All the hybrids have Peter Pan related names. She's been following her brother, and she finally tracks him down, and she didn't want to reveal who she was because it's top secret. They're not supposed to talk about who they were before. So all their family thinks they're dead, but then one of her friends just says, "Oh yeah, that's your sister," which makes sense because like a kid who's your friend would totally just say that. It's like, yeah, no, tell your brother. But like then we're also coming across the issue with, these are human beings that have been downloaded into these bodies, and now these bodies are company property, and that's a huge deal we have to deal with throughout. Lots of fucking capitalism in here.
Yes, and what's great is like we've always felt that the Weyland-Yutani Corporation is just evil. just evil.
Oh yeah, the boy Cavalier.
Yes, thank you,
God,
Nate. Yes,
I hate that fucking.
I
kid.
didn't think I would. I didn't think I'd hate another character as much as Joffrey Baratheon, but yet here we are.
He's getting up. He's not quite up there
like,
for me, but
there was
much to get him past.
There's a moment in one of these episodes where he comes very close to an egg, and you see it just open slightly, and I'm just finally, yes, finally.
I mean, the way he is the runner of one of the companies that controls the world. Its name is Prodigy, and he is reportedly the world's youngest trillionaire. And if you think that sounds like a giant douchebag, he is.
Oh,
like
he is an absolute douche canoe.
Oh fuck. Yeah. I am wondering if it's supposed to be an ongoing series or if this is a one shot. I'm kind of down for it either way.
I hope it's a xenomorph that murks him, I want it to be like just so quick. Well, one thing I'm hoping that this series will also do, because I know Ridley is a producer on it.
Yes,
I kind of hope that we get possibly some more explanation on the lore of his uncompleted film in his trilogy he wanted to do.
I would like that. Yeah,
I would.
I know Covenant. They changed Covenant a lot to try to fit more of what people wanted, and I think it was fine. But
I think it was fine as it was.
Yeah,
but, like I really am that cliffhanger, man.
Oh, dude, what drove me nuts is how fucking predictable it was. It's like I saw that coming a fucking mile away.
It absolutely. I saw it too, but still, it's just more of like there is so much that is unanswered with this. Just so many more questions that I have, and
so far with this one,
yes, Robert. Yes, that is a very accurate assessment.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe them. Like there's actually not a lot of characters to really root for. I like most of the kids, like Wendy. Isaac's growing on me quickly. And her brother seems like a good kid. But yeah, there's lots of just people I just really dislike here. I'm interested to see how Slightly turns out.
It's been revealed that Timothy's character is a synthetic as well, right?
Oh yeah, he absolutely is.
Yeah, he absolutely. Have they directly stated that in the show? Because I can't recall if they have.
I don't think they've directly stated it.
But I mean, like you saw him rubbing that egg. You saw him rubbing that egg, and
the alien eggs interacted with him like he's synthetic. So I think it's safe to assume he's a synthetic at that point. Because that's one thing they said. Like if there's a human near those eggs, they will open up.
Yes, and that's something that's been well established in the lore for a long time. So I just thought that scene was just no fucking way. And then he had to push that rich billionaire kid back, and it's like, man, so close.
Yeah.
And that scene, because you saw him just stop and look at it and wait and not do anything. But then he knew, and we even see him intercepting a call. Well, without getting into some heavy spoilers for this first few episodes, the one surviving synthetic from the first crew, what was that, Morrow, right?
Yeah, Morrow.
Yeah.
Don't like him either. Don't like him.
No, he's pretty evil.
Yeah. he works.
I wouldn't quite say David level evils, but definitely Ash level evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he works for Wayland Yutani, which they're evil, and it's kind of established Prodigy's pretty fucking evil too. So everybody's after these aliens for money. God, wouldn't it be wild if it's revealed on this series that like Earth has just been destroyed by the aliens, and that's why all this shit's been in space after this? I could see them doing something like that. That'd be wild. And they're just constantly just trying to make some money off of it, or maybe they don't even know that everything's been destroyed, and they're just running like everything's fine. We will see. But I did look up who runs the show, and it's Noah Hawley. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with. Have you seen Legion, Bobby?
No.
Legion is when I saw his name attached to this, I was like, oh, no wonder this is so good, because Legion is a show. It came out on FX as well, but it's a Marvel show, which is why I watched it.
Okay.
It has a brilliant season 1, a mess season 2, and an okay season 3. So it's not a perfect series, but season 1 is fucking great. And this one, it's kind of a similar quality to me. I'm really loving this season so far. And like I said, I feel like this is kind of a one-shot story, but we will see what they do with it. But yeah, so far I'm really digging how they're expanding the lore, the things we're exploring about. I guess we teased the sheep thing. There's this alien thing.
Oh yeah, so they find these 5 different
it's gross.
types of alien, and they're like new to we haven't seen anything like these.
New to the lore, pretty much.
New to the lore. One looks kind of like this. The best thing I could describe it is like it's like an eyeball, but it has multiple pupils and irises, but that sits on top of like a little octopus sort of squid thing that can crawl like a spider. And guess how it gets inside you?
Yeah, it lunges, it gouges out one of your eyes and just plants itself in your brain, and it replaces that one eye. And the way you tell is that your one eye is going to be scarred to shit
and super enlarged.
Yes. It is really creepy looking.
And the sheep that they get with it is incredibly unsettling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first time we see it, it's in a cat, which, my daughter, of course, was not a huge fan of. But,
no.
It's like, at first, like, oh no, what happened to the kitty? And then it's like, oh, that's not right. That's
at first, like when I heard like the meow, I'm like, oh, of course there has to be a cat. It's an alien series.
Yeah.
Oh no, kitty.
Yeah. Oh, kitty, you've had a better day. Yeah. God. Yeah.
Oh, and the blood weasels. Yeah, the blood weasels.
Ooh, yeah.
The thing that actually that the face hugger actually implants the actual seed. That was something that I liked, the expansion on the lore. That was that was pretty cool, and how they put it inside of her brother's healing lung.
Yes.
And it still hatched from the tissue. That's kind
of wild. And we actually got to see
we
actually got to see that larval alien for a little bit, which we never, like, we only saw that so briefly in the first Alien movie, and I guess we see it in other Alien movies, but I think the first one's really where you get the best look of it. Then it just scatters away.
It just
really
like of it coiling inside of him before. Yeah.
I mean, we don't really get a really great look of it until the end of Spaceballs. So
yeah, that's about the only time that we get a good look at it.
Which
I'm still fairly certain that Ridley still thinks thought that was hilarious.
It was pretty funny.
So speaking of Spaceballs, do you know that the Falcon is parked outside that diner?
No, I don't remember that. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I believe that.
It's like a blink and you miss it.
So
That's
awesome.
This. I don't know. I'm liking where this is going.
Yeah, I want to see where it goes to, but yeah, this is really good so far.
So who do you think the human that he's gonna try get
I think
harvested? I think the brother.
I think the brother's most likely as well.
I think that's
and I like the brother as well.
I think that's what we're probably led to believe.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you it'll be somebody like.
Oh, I bet you it might be one of their parents. Like it might be the mom or something like that. Because they have built up those characters, especially the mom character.
And it would probably be the mom, and I think Red might help him.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all like the Lost Boys are, and even with like the character names, that they're all kind of having starting. There's seeds planted for infighting.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Because some of them definitely seem more on on the at least respectable side of just wanting to learn and figure out what the fuck's going on. And some of them seem a little crazy. And and then like I said, Slightly is one. I want to see where his story takes him, because he is the one, he's one being manipulated by Morrow. I don't want to get too far into it, but he's being manipulated into Morrow doing shitty things, and he hasn't done anything yet. But I would like to see. And as far as I can tell, Kirsch seems to have figured that out and is just listening to them talk essentially. And I imagine
makes me wonder: could it be the billionaire? Could Kirsch go with Slightly and we can get that prodigy boy?
Maybe
that'll be nice. That'll be a sweet payoff.
I listen, man. If Prodigy Boy gets fucking brain zapped by a fucking alien, I'll be all the happier.
Or maybe
that kid.
What if Kirsch is I don't know how that's possible, because he would be a synthetic that works for.
I imagine he was built by Prodigy, so it would be highly unlikely he'd be hacked. I guess maybe he could be hacked, but I don't know. Seems unlikely.
If they bring some sort of cult of David into it within the synthetic community,
he is the new David. He is.
I mean, he was acting very David-like in some of
I could see that,
which is what made me think about Covenant while I was watching it, because how he just stood there, watched it open, not doing anything, going, "Sir, step back. You shouldn't be in here." And then it's like you could have done that a little bit quicker than you did, man. I saw that. What's with that?
I mean, that we were seeing kind of spoilers for right where we left off. We already talked about the alien thing, almost the snake thing after it's first born, and we see it for a while, and he is just chilling in the background watching as it goes down, essentially just seeing what's happening. I could very much see, even if it's Boy Cavalier that gets the alien on him, I could see him just standing back and watching just out of curiosity. But yeah, this is really good. Highly recommend checking this out if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, especially if you're a fan of the films.
If you're a fan of the first one in particular, although obviously the second one too, but the first one, this vibes like the first one so much.
This has a lot more of the one vibes than anything.
Yes, but it does it really fucking well.
I believe even even the sleep pods room looked the same.
Dude, I love how they got 70s style furniture for this and stuff like that, just to vibe more with the original movie, which I love.
And even the outfits look identical. It looks such a great job on that.
Yeah, it is so well done. I honestly can't praise it enough. I guess they could completely crap it up in the ending, although I doubt they will at this point. But the first 4 episodes have me really interested to see what the fuck happens with this series. It's really well done so far.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see where it's going to go as well.
Really, right. I can't really think of anything negative to say. It's good.
I mean, I can't wait. We've already had one xenomorph in the big fight in that. And
yes.
That was
and you know what?
Awesome.
We have not actually seen any of the hybrids take on a xenomorph. We saw the after effect of it, but we haven't actually seen that yet. And I'm sure that's coming up at some point.
And all we'll say is just beheading.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
It looked like it was awesome. It sounded like it was awesome.
So they're setting us up for that for sure.
So next time you see us,
yes,
which is kind
keep
of
an
up
eye on the schedule.
air.
We'll see. Yes,
yeah, we will be covering something that I'm honestly surprised we've never watched on this channel before. This is Spinal Tap.
I know. Well, I mean, they announced the sequel, and I was like, oh, shit, we definitely need to talk about that.
And
for sure.
I'm surprised, just given you and I, that we have not talked about this movie.
I mean, we've talked about it passively, but
we've
never
referenced
talked about it directly.
Yeah, we've referenced it.
And honestly, I don't even think my daughter has seen Spinal Tap yet, so I'm excited to show that to her because
I'm looking. Believe me, I'm looking at my screen in shock. Oh man,
yeah. It's a fucking classic. But yeah, we'll be talking about the original Spinal Tap next week, getting ready for the sequel. We got the new Toxic Avenger next week too, which I'm also excited for.
I am excited to go to the theater for that.
And then we'll wrap up Wednesday, which I mean, I'm looking forward to. I'm not as excited about as the other two, but you know, I enjoyed the first half well enough. We'll see where it goes though.
Yeah, I liked what was happening.
Mm-hmm. It's no Alien Earth, but it's decent. No.
So, I guess some crazy thing I read that happened this weekend.
Ooh,
or at least this past week, maybe. So you're familiar with the band Korn, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess there was a show that they were playing. It was like them and System of a Down. They both were headlining it, and there was
Our System of a Down doing shows.
I guess so.
That's shocking.
It looks like all four are there. So I mean, I guess
that
three of them cornered the drummer and just said, like, dude, if you not been like paying attention to what we're singing about, like,
no, it's so wild. Like their lyrics are so leftist, and finding out like the drummers is such hardcore MAGA guy, and the lead singer's almost like, the fuck, like. How long? Have you been paying attention? We're literally singing about the corruption of the capitalist prison system, and you're for it? You're yeah. The whole backstory that's wild, but yeah.
Anyways, so this guy, right? So I guess he was thoroughly enjoying the show. Enough to the point where he really wanted to relieve some of the enjoyment that he was feeling. Yeah, he was caught doing that at the show.
Oh God!
And there's some video of not like of just his back, and you see it could be argued he's air drumming, but yeah, that's just one-handed. No,
I was about ready to say I've never enjoyed a concert that much.
I mean, music has made me feel many different things over the years.
Yeah,
nothing quite like that.
Yeah,
but. Anyways, some guy punched him out, hit him, like rightfully so, because you know there was still kids there, and like that's not cool.
No, yeah, that's not cool at all.
It's not cool to do at all, at all. Just
yeah,
and I guess
not in public, man. At least go home, man. At least
there's video of it.
Oh God.
Yeah, and he's getting arrested and getting dragged out, and I guess it was reported that he had said, like, while getting dragged out, what did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong?
The fuck?
Yeah. I tried to find some video of like the actual contact, but every single thing I found has like been edited to add like a cartoon POW where that exact moment happened.
No God.
But I mean, still just to know, like, yeah, I want to know that he did get hit for that, because that's not right.
No, it's definitely not right.
That's the wild thing I read about this week. Other than just laughing from citizen updates that were just sometimes too funny to really be believed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You read of anything crazy this week?
No. I've gone over this before on stream. Like, I try in a lot of ways to avoid the news anymore because it all pisses me off anymore.
Oh yeah, and it all jumps up to like the premier topic of almost every day.
Mm-hmm. And it will not leave the news. It's relevant, and cat.
Yes,
I'd rather just go to work and then come home and watch movies and hang out with Elam. But yeah, the world is falling apart,
but sometimes we could find silly things like this, like that story, and we could just laugh and go, "What an idiot!"
True. But yeah, guys, always enjoy concerts, but if you feel the need to do that, wait till you get home.
Wait till you get home.
I feel it's kind of obvious, but I guess maybe that needs said for some people.
That shit needs to be said to, like, you know, it's okay to enjoy things fully clothed.
Yes. What you do in the privacy of your own home, have at it. But
yeah, that's. I find it just a little, I guess, weird, Because I guess there's something I forget the song that was playing when all of it was happened, but when they're dragging him out, Korn kicked into "Got the Life," and that's just kind of too hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god, that is funny.
Yeah. But I guess on that awkward note, we shall end.
Yes. So yes, guys. I will be live on the Shellcast on Wednesday. I'll be live on my solo stream covering comic books and chuds. I was thinking about maybe even covering. I saw some chuds have been panning Alien Earth already, and I thought, well, now that I've seen it and I really like it, let's see what the complaints possibly could be about it. I could definitely see some bigoted takes they could go at it, but I haven't seen any yet. But
the only thing I've ever seen is I guess like a clip of some media that one of them was watching for it. Like, how are they watching something so old if it's supposed to take so far into the future?
Yeah.
Or just whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, how dare you watch old movies?
Well, they're gonna hate our October then.
Yeah, hell, I threw in there one of my you got like old school Mummy. I threw in there like The Uninvited, which is a fucking old horror movie that I remember watching as a kid, and I wanted to talk about that.
Oh wait, I didn't even see you at it.
Yeah, it's the first week of October. We'll be talking about that. 1944.
Okay. No, I'm here for it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
No, it is. It's a cheesy movie, but it's got like an amazing tone that's really creepy in it.
Okay, so this one from like 1970.
Yeah.
It's got this like grindhouse charm, but like what made you could see why those movies like that found their way onto banned lists, and like the kind you could only get by asking, the clerk at the video store if they were cool for it. But like, I mean, but it also kind of plays into some fun propaganda at the time.
Okay, interesting.
The dangers of hippiedom, and you got to remember, like, the Manson murders like just happened before this movie was made.
Okay.
So like,
interesting. I'm interested to check that out now.
But also just it's straight grindhouse schlock.
This will be the week of October 27th, if you guys are wondering.
Yeah, it's a movie called I Drink Your Blood, and if you've heard of it and seen it, then you know. Yeah, if not, then well,
check in.
Watch it with us in the. Yeah.
But yeah, guys, party on, be excellent to each other,
and take care.